I told my mom the real reason why none of her 5 sons will give her grandkids. I'm the youngest of 5 boys, and when I was 13, my parents decided they needed to find happiness. That's literally what they told us. Not that they were getting divorced or splitting up, just that they needed to be happy. So my oldest brother went to live with our aunt across town. The rest of us got dropped off at our grandma's house like we were pets being rehomed. My mom got her own apartment a few miles away and would visit sometimes, maybe spend the night here and there. My dad? He just disappeared completely after about 4 years. The twins only stayed at grandma's for a year before they joined the Navy. My other brother stayed for 2 years, then met a girl and moved out to go to college with her. Then there was me, just me and my 80-year-old grandma living in the middle of nowhere for 2 years. Don't get me wrong, I love my grandma, but there's only so much a teenage boy and an elderly woman can talk about. I felt completely abandoned while my parents were off finding themselves or whatever they were doing. I finished high school, went to college, did the whole thing, now we're all adults doing our own thing. But here's where it gets annoying. My mom constantly asks us when we're giving her grandkids. She'll bring it up at every family gathering, every phone call, every text conversation. She even asks me, and I'm gay. She'll say stuff like, when are you going to find a nice man and adopt? I want grandbabies. My brothers are all straight, but none of them want kids either. Not a single one. Last weekend we had a family dinner and she started up again with the grandkids talk, going on and on about how all her friends have grandchildren and she's the only one left out, how she's getting older and wants to experience being a grandmother before she dies. That's when something in me snapped. My brothers were all sitting there uncomfortable, staring at their plates, and I just couldn't take it anymore. I looked at her and said, Mom, you want to know why none of us want kids? She looked at me all hopeful, like I was finally going to give her good news. I took a deep breath and said, it's because of what you and Dad did to us. You guys left us with Grandma because you both deserve to be happy, remember? I'm glad you found your happiness, but none of us would ever do that to a child. The table went completely silent. My brother's eyes got huge, but nobody stopped me. I kept going. I would never wake up one day and tell my kids to pack their stuff because I'm dropping them off at Grandma's house to live, even though I'm perfectly capable of taking care of them. That terrifies me. That I could wake up and think differently one day just like you did. My mom started crying immediately. Not just regular crying, but like full-on sobbing. She tried to say something about how it was different, how they were going through a hard time, but I cut her off. You had the means to take care of us. You just chose not to, and now you wonder why none of us want to have kids? My oldest brother actually nodded at me from across the table. The twins looked relieved that someone finally said it. My mom grabbed her purse and left without finishing her food. She texted me later saying I was cruel and didn't understand how hard things were back then. That was 2 weeks ago and we haven't talked since. My brothers have all thanked me privately for saying what they couldn't, but I do feel bad about making her cry like that. Part of me knows it needed to be said though.